Alright. What the? Alright, there we go. Alright, we should be good. I'm hoping all the chaos happening upstairs at my house ends before most of you guys get on. Hi, Thomas. How's it going? We will be starting a new game. How's everybody doing? How is everybody doing? How's everybody's day been? Can I skip this? Oh, thank heavens. I'm not watching a commercial for toys that don't even show up in the game. That's a lie. They do. They show up as little collectibles. Also, you might hear the dog barking. There's a lot happening right now. All right as I was starting my stream. It's always like... They always like to do that. And by they, I mean the universe. But we're playing Poppy Chapter 5 because I heard and saw that it got a little bit of an update, adding a few different things, some quality of life changes, stuff like that. So I thought it'd be fun to play, and it's a pretty chill game. So I thought it'd be just kind of fun. That's why we're playing it. Nothing really in particular, like for importance or anything like that. Just for fun. Also, you'll have to tell me how the audio sounds. I don't know if it's going to be, like, good, bad, somewhere in the middle. Oh, I forgot you can't really, like, run and jump. Wow. Alright, how's everybody doing here? We got a ton of people just showing up. The wrong side Automals? No, they aren't. The ones that we see... So we don't see the wrong side Automals. The ones we see are regular toys that just got put inside out. Which I thought we actually got to see them. And then when I rewrote Poppy Chapter 5, people were like, no, they don't actually show up. They're just the collectibles. Newsflash to me. Whoa, okay. Oh, I forgot about this. Hey, Huggy, you want to be nice? Thank you. You know, I was debating between this and Security Breach, and I was thinking Security Breach. I know we played it super recently, but I was only thinking it because I was watching Oof Troops, Undeniably Canon, the FNAF Timeline Part 4. I haven't finished it yet, but it's pretty dang good. Don't go that way. But let's catch up with you guys. Ouch. I was trying to look out that window at the vast... Oh, there's the city. That's what I was trying to look for. But let's catch up with you guys. Sorry, hi. I'm gonna just call you Illustrations. How you doing? Wax. If I'm new with the if mob, we're gonna make the labs enormous. They might as well let you explore. Yeah, I think they should have done that. I definitely think if they were going to make it huge, they should have let you explore. Also, I really don't like the city. That's why I eviscerated it from my rewrite. Like, is the facility collapsing? Is that why that stuff fell? Get over here. Anyway, people who watched it. Ban Part 3 rewrite. Did we like it? I think it turned out pretty good. Oh, not going that way. Going down here. Yeah, I do. I don't know. I really do like the undeniably canon FNAF timeline videos. I just think they're just super fun. But there are a few things that I think are like interesting with them that could be used for stuff. Hi Mel, how's it going? All right, we gotta go. Everything will be super chill once we actually get through this Huggy chase. Once we're done with this first section, then the rest of the game is like a cakewalk. Like nothing happens. Well, illustrations, you're in luck. I made a security breach and a ruin rewrite. They're a little on the older side. That's weird to say. It's been over a year since I've made those. That's crazy. All of a sudden, I feel like the game audio got like really quiet. Oh, we gotta run. Hang on. I was checking out you guys. That sounded weird. I was reading chat. It's Chubbers! I don't know if I'll ever call him by his real name. Probably shouldn't stand right in front of that panel. Trying to see which one he's hitting. There it is. Alright, well, since we're still sitting here, I'll catch up with you guys. Why would Poppy play... I keep saying... Why would Playtime Co. make an underground city? Who... Ouch. Who the heck knows? It would be a huge waste of money, yeah. SG Chapter 3 was good on chases. Chapter 4 is good on story. Yeah, I feel like that kind of sums up these 3 chapters. Looking back on it more, Chapter 3 I always said was my favorite because I really liked the scares, and I think it still might be, but Chapter 4 is definitely my favorite for story. And characters, it's really good. Like, I'd argue the story of Chapter 4 is probably the best story out of any of the chapters. I just think it works really well. Mel, goodbye, Omni-Hand. Yeah. That's probably the biggest thing I don't like with this chapter, is that it's like, we fought so hard to get the Omni-Hand in Chapter 4, and then it's just gone. So, that's why I didn't get rid of it in my rewrite. Thomas, why is Sweet Street based around Lily Love Braids? I don't even know why it exists. Okay, that door's locked. Alright, can we speedrun this part? All of the changes, I think, are like at the end. Like, all of the good changes, I think, are at the end of the chapter. I mean, I don't know if they're really, like, that crucial, but... SG, Chapter 5 is for people who love finding hidden lore. Yeah, I think that is a fair way to put it. I do think that for the average person playing a game, I think the priority should be game first, lore and story second, which is why hidden lore is good. But I also think there are a few things that were hidden in this game that should have been made, like, actually part of the story. Wow, I just cannot see anything. The biggest thing being who the prototype's actual, like, identity is. That probably should have been told to us in, like, a cutscene or something and not just a hidden note. The only constant, the idea you have for your prototype redesign is based on a scorpion. Ooh. I kind of like that. Alright, and I think I go in... Nope. Where do I go? Oh, I go through here. Hey. I don't think I was close to you, but okay. That's my bad. It's my bad, twin. I didn't mean to do that. Wax, the patch changed how Poppy Gel looks? Oh. I know it changed the ending-ish. Well, not changed the ending. That sounds like it actually did anything. It changed some of it so that after we get beat up and stabbed by the prototype, when we get, like, freed from the Poppy Gel, we are actually injured, which is something I was hoping they were going to do way back a long time ago for these chapters. So that's one of the changes I know. I tried to read through the patch notes, but I just didn't really care that much to focus on it. Alright, I can go through here. Yo, where did you come from? Oh, is he like right in front of me? Oh, maybe I don't go through here? Oh, I'll go through this door. My bad. I took a wrong turn. Now let's catch up a little bit here. Hell, your vacation house Wi-Fi is not built for live streams. Yeah, I feel like most Wi-Fi probably isn't. How did he move that fast? What the heck? How did he do that? Did you guys see that Audimal? Even though they call them Autimals, but I don't think they... I don't know. You know, this game really confuses me. Alright, let me out of here. Get the heck out of here. Wrong turn. So let's see. Mel, from what you understand, Sweet Street. Yeah, so it's supposed to study the experiments, but it's like so focused on Lily Love Braids as a theme. It's just kind of odd. Yeah, Elle, I kind of ran into a similar problem-ish with my prototype redesign. Is there was like a couple points that I wanted to do, and then the rest of it I was like, I don't really know. So I kind of just rolled with it. Come on, let me out of here. We might be on a record run here. Let's see. Baldwin Birds, you're talking like singing Bomb from the Angry Birds movie over here. Isn't that from the second one? I'm a little sad I know that, but I actually haven't even seen that movie.
You alright?
Oh, it's this guy. Mel, curious what we took away from Act 1.
About. The one who put mommy in the grinder? Who gave the cat a nap?
So for your Act 1, I missed it on the premiere, which, you know, I'm sorry about. I was going to watch it today, and then I thought, I'm going to save it, and I'm going to make it the video that I do my review reaction kind of a thing to.
And the rest of them? Up at Safe Haven?
Even though I've, you know, seen the other videos. So Act 1, I'm going to save for the story and, like, make it like kind of like a GT Live kind of a thing. So that's what I'm going to save it for. Because I think it'd be kind of fun.
My name's Giblet. I knew Poppy back before... well, before everything.
So I'm kind of starting to turn around on this character a little bit. I don't dislike the character. I dislike Mob Entertainment for making this guy essentially useless. So my frustrations with the character are no longer about the character himself, but just with Mob. Thomas, can you talk about your... You want to talk about your version of a Chapter 1 rewrite? You can go ahead and do that. Rewrite removal of Sweet Street in City. Click here being more above ground and Playtime Co.
No. No. You wouldn't come down here.
Yeah, I kind of did that for mine. Playcare and Game Station are on the same level, and then the prison and the labs are on the same level, and there's no city. Just makes it better. Mel, yeah, I'll think about that. We could, I don't know. Oh, you know, I'm always a little... I don't know if concern's the right word. Hesitant, maybe? I don't know what I'm thinking of. For having more people. For, like, voice chats and stuff like that, but we'll see. I'm not ruling it out. Alright, Thomas, since you want me to read it out for the chat, I'm assuming. The game starts with the main entrance, obviously, and you enter a little deeper. There you go, buddy.
Doesn't usually come down here. You must have got him real worked up.
Rewrite story-wise. Ollie is entirely removed. Whoa, interesting. Now it's like a distant memory for the... Oh. Instead it would be replaced by... Dog... Wait, what? Instead it would be replaced by Dog Day, and instead of dying in Chapter 3, he would be wounded, and in Chapter 4. Prototype kills him. Okay. Wait, where did this guy go? Hello? Did he go back and... Oh, he went this way. I wasn't paying attention and I lost him.
Yeah, I know it's not much, but who needs fancy murals on the wall and string lights or a barber shop or whatever? And I got plans anyway.
Until Chapter 6 comes out, you're saying Giblet is Elliot? Huh.
Who spends time feeling sorry for himself. I mean, the way I see it,
I get what you're saying there, SG. I don't know if I would say he's Elliot, but I do get what you're saying.
You ending up down here like this? Both of us wanted to kill the prototype. I mean, that's where this train is headed, right? I'm not some kind of hero, but I can help you. But
Thomas, when you're in the main hub,
you're not gonna last down here with just a cheap nightlight.
you're moving the gift shop and security room.
Yeah, chirp all you want. I'm the one who scared off
You don't care. They're gonna be in the main Huggy room, so Huggy will straight away have the key, and all the lights are off. There you go.
Here, the boilers. Lots of gear got tossed down there after it all went down.
I get what you're saying,
sure
right?
I saw an old grabber. I'll point you there. Just let me know when you caught your breath.
Alright, we're trying to speed run this, so bye, buddy.
The pipes will get you down.
I hope to not see you again.
I'll get things cooking.
And I'm getting stuck because I'm trying to move too fast. There we go. Thomas, you take the key from Huggy and enter the power room. Instead of using your grab pack, you do an Among Us puzzle. And then the lights come back on. And one of the doors is open and leads to the... You didn't finish the sentence. Hi, Doc. I know you're watching me on the cameras. Yeah, I know I think one of the secret tapes, SG, I know, yo, hey, can I have my, thank you. I know that it talks about how the prototype brought Elliot down and killed him. In, like, the below areas or something, I don't know. Hey, got stuck on Braun's head. Wax. You wanna unblock Thomas? SG. Yeah, I definitely think... Man, that sucks. That really took a chunk out of our speedrun time. I definitely think Giblet, could have done more. Just if actually utilized. Wow. I tried the jump and it just didn't want to jump. This is really sad. Good thing our player who has suffered so much. 0859. Good thing our player who has suffered a huge amount of injuries that probably should have killed him. Good thing he can just keep going. Thomas, the cafeteria. Inside behind the counter, there's a bunch of... Oh, there's a cage of grab packs that you gotta do a little puzzle. Alright. I got a little lost in the sauce at the end there, but I think I got it. Oh, how is that not enough? Man, this part's really messing with our time. Catch up with you guys. Yeah, I agree with you there, Wax. Like, the Omni Hand should have had more to it, and it just didn't. Like, it really should have done more. Where am I? I'm going up here. Unknown, in your opinion, Chapter 5 is overhated. I'd agree with that. I think Chapter 5, like, looking back on it, I never really hated it. I thought for, like, bug-wise and, like, stuff like that, like, actually playing the game, it's pretty solid. It's pretty good. I think the biggest thing for me, and I agree with Markiplier on this one, is that there's still, like, no development with our character. So, I think... I know, I've brought this up before, and people are like... have also brought this up. But with Markiplier's whole rant about this chapter, he was 5-hour plus live stream. He was hungry. Yeah, he's going to be a little cranky. And I think some of his complaints were a little off, but I agree with some of them. I think since this is supposed to be the second to last chapter, we really should know who we are, why we're here, so that it sets up the final chapter as the actual, like, climactic end to things, rather than just, oh, I still don't really know why I'm here. I'm just kind of here for the fun of it, I guess. Which, the whole, we're here to find our coworkers and whatever, not really. That's what the letter was, but obviously there's more to it. Okay, please don't fall on me. There we go. Let's catch up with you guys. Mel, fun fact. Answering... Oh, yeah. Harley mentions... Braun being insanely popular. Yeah, I remember that video. Alright, over here. Thanks for kicking in the door, whoever decided to do that. I I think, SG, I think you're onto something. I think we're probably going to get the Omni Hand back, in Chapter 6. I'm assuming so. That's not what I wanted to grab. Wax, the biggest problem is that you don't know what to do next, which wastes a huge chunk of time. I'm assuming you're just talking about the chapter in general. But yeah. Yeah, I think the biggest thing for me in this chapter is just... it feels like this whole first half is kind of just filler. And then the last half is pretty good. Like, I like going to the Sweet Street. You got, like, the Huggy section just before that. Lily Love Braids isn't terrible. I like that section. The prototype's pretty cool. The final train chase is kind of fun. Like, I like those parts. So I think the last half of the chapter is pretty good. It's just the first chunk that I think... like, what's the purpose of this? Like, why am I doing this? Like, this just kind of seems like it's just using up my time unnecessarily. Chapter 6, fingers crossed. Yeah, I'm hoping we actually get some answers to SG. Unknown, you don't agree with how Mark was saying the characters are random. I think for me, I don't mind the introduction of new characters. I don't remember everything Markiplier was saying, so this is going to be kind of my own, I guess, little rant. I don't mind the introduction of new characters. Like I said, I think Lily Love Braids is fine. I think Giblet could have worked if his character had been utilized better. I think I would have liked his character a little more. Chubbers, whatever his name is, I think he didn't need to be here, even though he is kind of a cutesy design, I guess. He didn't need to be here. So, I think for me, there's just a lot of characters. Like the Wrong Side Animals, they just don't really do anything. So that's probably my biggest complaint, is there's just a lot of new characters, but they aren't utilized to their fullest extent. They kind of are just here. And I think if they were utilized better, I think people really wouldn't have complained as much. So, that's kind of my stance with it. Like, I definitely wouldn't be as anti-Giblet if he actually showed up more than just for a few instances and then criticized me for one of them. Which, I'm not going to let him forget that. It's the puzzle coming up here. You don't know. How do I do this again? I think you have to, like... I'm trying to remember how to do this puzzle. You have to kind of, like, weirdly wrap around it or something. It's weird. There we go. Alright, Chubbers.
Hey, that grabber looks good on you. This is Chum Chompkins, my guy on the inside. We,
Yeah, Wax, the
sort of
pressure
look out for
hand
each other.
thing, it's a little odd.
Chum, this is who everyone's been talking about. Poppy's Angel. The Playtime Butcher.
I think the other thing with Giblet is he's kind of just
Come
an
on,
exposition
just
machine.
Filling in Chum on our plan.
Like, he's kind of just an exposition machine, which I ran into a little bit with having Preston in my rewrite, but that's because he kind of took the role of Giblet. But, like, Giblet kind of just talks.
I mean, you've seen the guy. He's so juiced up on that pink stuff, you can cut him in half and he just put himself back together.
And I don't know.
But everyone has a weakness.
It just kind of seems like
Playtime
they could have...
did all kinds
It's
of
like show,
science,
not tell.
poking him with
right?
needles and making spreadsheets. And all that science, it's here.
Alright, you know what? I take it back. Chums is pretty cool.
We've been talking about taking this guy out.
He just used a power tool. We gotta like this guy.
See? What I said.
Alright, Jubs.
Everything happens for a reason.
You're pretty cool. Except for the fact that they don't let me join their group. I'm not part of the friend group. Thomas, an idea. The play park as a theme park. Yeah, I think it would be kind of cool for them. I know there's the idea that they're gonna make like some spin-offs for Poppy, which I think makes sense to a degree. It'd be kind of cool to see the... Oh, I have to try to do it. There we go. I think it'd be kind of cool to see a theme park setting, because we haven't really seen one of those in an actual, like, good mascot horror game, I feel like.
Hey, jump. Any idea what to do?
So it'd be kind of cool to see that. Unknown. People saying that the prototype should have been ugly and gross and really terrifying. Yeah, I think the prototype's design for me left a little bit to be desired. It was a little too perfect for me, but I definitely didn't like the ones that people were like, it should just be exactly how the statue looked in Chapter 3. That just didn't make any sense to me. Like, why would he look exactly like that? Like, it as a design, it's not a good design.
You're doing great. Oh, I know. Have you tried solving the puzzle?
Also, this part right here is why I don't like Giblet, because he's just criticizing me the whole time and he doesn't do anything. He just sits here to be like, oh, you haven't finished? Did you try solving the puzzles yet? Oh, you gotta solve the puzzles. Why don't you get off your butt and help me, dude? Alright, enough of that, though.
Are you? I mean, did you hit your head or something?
See, why are you doing that, dude? I don't see you helping me. Anyway. There we go. Okay, we're good.
Yeah, just keep going. You're almost there. Yeah, right there. Just hit the scanner.
What? Have I... What? I didn't realize that more than Bendy can have an ink machine. Also, you won't get that if you're not reading chat. I don't know. For me, it just feels like a lot of this chapter is... it's like a walking story, almost. Where there's just kind of stuff happening, and you kind of just feel like you're there. Like, to me, none of it really feels like I'm super involved with what's going on. It's just kind of stuff happening, and I just happen to be here for the ride. And I think they could have done a little more with actually having you be kind of central to the plot. Which I think would have gone a long way if we actually got revealed why we're here and who we are. I think that would have done wonders in actually kind of solving some of that. But instead we're kind of just left to be like, oh, well, we're somebody still. We don't know who. Unknown. Would I see the Poppy movie? I'd watch it. I mean, I'll go to see, like, the FNAF movies, so, yeah, I'd watch the Poppy movie. I'd be interested to see what they do for it. Did I get myself stuck in here? No, I can go around. Because I think if they... For the Poppy movie, I would think that they should do something more like the Backrooms rather than the FNAF movies. Like, in terms of movie... Because the Backrooms I actually really liked, and like I thought it was a pretty good movie. I think they should do more along those lines of making it a more like unsettling and unnerving horror rather than the FNAF movies, which are just not that. But also, hi Masked, how's it going? Would you guys watch a Garten of Banban movie? Are they making a Garten of Banban movie? BZ. Which one do I need? What? Alright, we'll figure it out. Let's see. Can't see that bottom one. 164? Oh, it's a heck no to the Ban movie. Well, that was easy. I'll take that. Would you get the Poppy popcorn bucket if they made one for the movie? Probably not. I didn't get anything for the FNAF movies. I just don't like buying stuff at the theaters because it's so much freaking money. Like, it's so much money to buy stuff at the theaters. Mel, I feel like for Chapter 6, it's going to suffer from the same thing Last Act would suffer from. Oh, like the Digital Circus. Yeah, I got the criticism for Digital Circus, but I actually really liked the finale. I think upon a rewatch, because I watched it, and then I got like super confused and I was trying to figure a few things out, and then I rewatched it, and upon a rewatch, I actually think it was much better, which makes sense because I kind of knew what stuff was going to happen and whatever, but I just think it worked a lot better. So, I liked the ending of the Digital Circus. It was good. Maybe not perfect, but nothing ever really is. Also, I think this puzzle is the most Ban puzzle in all of Poppy Playtime. Okay, not that one. Not that one. Okay, we got that one. Okay, nope. Nope. Also, how would I feel about making a Digital Circus rewrite? Maybe. At some point. I don't know. It's hard with that one because, like, I generally enjoy Digital Circus, so it'd be kind of hard for me to do a rewrite on it. And I kind of don't want to run into situations of, like, rewriting FNAF 4 or rewriting Chapter 6, where it's, like... Not Chapter 6, what I'm talking... Poppy Chapter 3, that's what I meant. I don't know why I said Chapter 6. Poppy Chapter 3, where I'm rewriting stuff that I like. And so I run into issues of, well, what do I change? Because I'm rewriting stuff that I like. So... I probably wouldn't do that for Digital Circus, but... Yeah, no, and I think for me, I just don't really... I didn't put that much personal weight into it, so I wasn't too bothered by a ton of it, but I can see a lot of the issues that people have with it. And a lot of the problems and questions and all that kind of stuff. What did I hit? Oh, I didn't realize Q was to switch hands. What do you think the odds are that Giblet talks about me behind my back? Like, what do you think the odds are that him and Chum just talk about me behind my back? I think it's pretty high. That he just talks to me behind my back. Talks about me behind my back. Also, they made these battery things way faster. Oh, I forgot that it's the... Whatever. Man, as you've been thinking about your own rewrites, and have an idea for your own... Yeah, for FNAF rewrites, yeah. I'd be interested to hear some of your FNAF rewrite ideas. It's a little sad that my FNAF rewrite days are kind of officially coming to an end. But, you know, nothing lasts forever. So rewrite. My guess for the pressure hand is that it's like we have like an air compressor built into it. Would be my guess. In that it kind of just you can kind of build up the air like the compressed air, and then that's how it you like you do so like you use the hand and it releases the compressed air. That's my guess. Mel, you think Giblet will backstab us in Chapter 6? I don't know. I don't think he will. I thought he was going to in this chapter, and then he didn't. So... I have a feeling he probably won't.
Oh. Hey, you found something. This is it. This is...
Simon, are you looking...
Negation formula.
For the redone ending? That's kind of why I'm here.
And looks like the prototype
And kind of just to
is the
see
one
what
they
else they
find it.
changed.
They got it stored on a backup in IT.
I did see in the patch notes that they made Lily Lovebraze's chase section easier, even though it was already easy.
No. What are you talking about? No, this is our chance. Well, we gotta try. Well,
Yeah,
you just
Mel,
let
that's
me
why I
get
actually
the
had
prototype
Preston
errand boy
backstab us in my Chapter 5 rewrite, because that's what I thought Giblet was going to do, and that he didn't, so I just put it in mine.
I'm sorry. You help us out and we're even.
Wax. Yeah, that's definitely how
Jobs
Giblet
this
talks
way.
behind my back.
Could go up from the pit, but let's see.
He's like, come on, Playtime Butcher, we need to solve this sort of thing.
Maybe we
And then him and Chum are
could press
talking, and they're
switch
like,
straight to-
and Giblet's like, get a load of this guy. This guy sucks. This guy stinks. Who likes the Playtime Butcher? Loser. More like the Playtime Loser. I'm sure that's how they talk. Kenny, have you seen the old concept art for the characters? No, but I have seen the old concept art for the prototype, like going through the different iterations of the concept art that we have available to us. So I have seen old prototype concept art, but not really of many of the other characters. Unknown, what do I think Chapter 6's name will be? What is the thing that they say? They're in a better place? Isn't that what they say for the orphans? I think that's probably going to be the title. I know that's what a lot of people are saying, is that it's going to be titled A Better Place. I feel like that probably will be what they do. Cinnamon, who even gave him that name? Yeah, where did we get that from? Also, thanks, Chum. Thanks, Chubbs. See you later, buddy. You know, I wouldn't mind if you show back up in Chapter 6 for, like, a heroic sacrifice. Which does imply that I want him to die. But I think he could go for a heroic sacrifice. Be kind of cool. Masks. You've been a little in the know about mobs. Promotion of the chapter. Yeah, I think they keep having Giblet show up in a bunch of stuff and promotions and all that kind of stuff because he's a character that people know. Even though people don't really like him that much. I mean, people do like him, but there's a ton of criticism around him. He's definitely one of the two major highlighted characters of the chapter. So it does make sense. It's like how Steel Wool had Jackie as their profile picture for like over a year. It's like, well, they're kind of the face of the most recent game and chapter, so it kind of just makes a little sense. SG, we're still an employee who did know what was happening in the place. Yeah. Rewrite. You think Chapter 6's name will be Poppy Playtime Chapter 6? Wax. A good name for Chapter 6 would be Secret Society. I think it would work good. For whatever reason, whenever I hear that, I always think of like when it's like Secret Society, so it's like the double S, I always think of the Serpent Society from Marvel. What are you stuck on? It was stuck in the wall. I thought they fixed this chapter. Hello, battery. I think it's dead. What the heck happened to my battery? It's like stuck in the floor. I thought they fixed it. Well, this will be fun. We'll get there 1 millimeter at a time. Whatever it takes. Please don't get stuck in the wall. You're already stuck in the floor. I don't want you stuck in the wall. Man, I have bad luck with batteries in these games. Chapter 3, they just fall out of the map. This one is just stuck in the floor. Are you good yet? Can I move you? Why? What in tarnation? Okay, it can move. Can I just get this in the thing so that I don't have to mess with the cursed battery anymore? There we go. Man, that was weird. Okay, in the final chapter, playtime's over. I kind of like that. I feel like that'd be kind of cool. Say that the patch 5 was underwhelming. Is that what the most recent one was? I don't remember what it was. The most recent patch. Masked on your FNAF rewrite thing. Even thinking about giving the franchise a new name in this alternate timeline. Naming it after a soap opera Michael watches. Huh. So like the actual FNAF franchise, or just like the in-universe? Oh, I forgot. I guess I don't really need this. Isn't there like a certain order I have to do these or something? Also, I will never like the conductive hand because it's just the knockoff green hand. They just stole the green hand and gave it cooler things to do. Alright, memory 1 time. Let's do this. Wow, that lagged for a second. Alright, so patch 5 was the most recent one. Oh, that makes sense. Mask the Immortal and the Restless, yeah. I guess that tracks. Mel. So when we were wasting so much time on the puzzles because the areas. Interesting and lore relevant. SG, the prototype was a sailor. He looked like Sailor from Bendy and the Dark Revival. I forgot that that was a character, and that was the whole big thing. Thomas, I'm going into the digital circus. Melly had a realization about the memory machine. Rewrite. What if the prototype, instead of having Catnap's fur as a cape, had the stuff? Oh, I see what you mean. Alright, we gotta lock in for this, though. I don't want to get punished. Alright, we'll wait. We'll wait. Oh, there's one more. Boom. Ah, the game froze. Okay, we're good. While that's happening, Simon, what's the name of the product? The opposite of a prototype? Production model? That's probably the closest that we can get. It's a production model. Production ready. I think that's the closest we can get. It's not quite as nice as just a one word final product. I don't know. I feel like it's kind of got like a lot of different. Oh, come on. And I can't drop anything either. Give me the... I did not want this. I wanted the triangle. Well, there's the thing. Yeah, okay, well, that switched on in front of me. That's not my fault. Alright, come on. What? Okay, whatever. I give up. Wow, okay. I'll have to catch up to you guys here in a second. This last one we can't win anyway, so I'm not even gonna try. Mask, the franchise, like FNAF 4 would be the Immortal and the Restless Part 4. Or, so it's like just replacing Five Nights at Freddy's. I don't know how I feel about that. That's just a me thing, though. Rewrite. Oh, I see what you mean. Okay, I gotcha for that. Can you feel like it would have been better if Gibble was actually a pirate? Yeah, I feel like that would have been fun.
You don't have to be angry, Huggy.
Mast, if they could record memories, why would they continue using tapes? I don't know. I thought before the chapter came out that it was going to be the memory machine was going to be a way for us to see our memories. And then it wasn't. And I was like, oh, okay. And I had only based it off of that because in the trailer they like pulled the memory machine down, and then the next shot is somebody on a stretcher, like our perspective on a stretcher, which is why I thought that. Mel, how do we feel about some Digital Circus Poppy Playtime theorizing? We could have, I guess technically there could be a Poppy Playtime Digital Circus of some kind, if all the memories are saved. Rewrite. Oh, I see. Okay. I got a little thrown off by the baseball staff for a second, but then I get what you mean. Which one do I need? That's the power. Come here, power. Boom, done. Also, I feel like the power does not last as long as the green hand had. Like, it's gonna run out before I can get here. Yep. Mel, the memory machine could have been used a lot more. Yeah, I definitely think it could have been. It kind of just feels like it's just there. Like it's almost wasted. It's just kind of there. You just go to it 3 times to see some Huggy memories, and that's about it. Which is why in mine I gave it so that you could actually see more memories of different characters, just to kind of spice things up a little bit. Yeah, Kenny, I'm with you on that one. Chapter 6 needs to tell us who we are. It turns out we were actually Poppy Playtime the whole time. We're just a different version of her. That's what they're gonna pull. Oh, I didn't realize that the powers. Oh, that's my bad. Also, like, they have the Lily Love braid hair. We still haven't even met her. So, like, what? I don't know. It just feels kind of weird. Mass, they'll probably have the memory machine give us lore dump on our character. Probably. We'll probably get dragged back here in Chapter 6, and the prototype will be like, you need to realize who you are. And then we're going to turn out to be, like, the clone of Elliot Ludwig or something. Specimen. Could have messed with the bigger bodies in some way.
Well, look! All the friends are here! Oh, isn't that amazing? Doesn't that make
Thomas.
you wanna just dance?
What is the reveal?
Yeah!
Hallucinating the entire time.
When you hear the music, you move your little feet.
Okay.
And when the music stops, you make sure you're in the light. Okay?
Okay, whatever you say, crazy lady.
Oh, looky you all.
I can't really say everything on stream because I feel like it did get like banned, but let's just say if I was Huggy here, I'd try to find some rope in a tall ceiling. That's all I'm gonna say. And if you catch my drift, then you know what I mean. Wax, what do you think is the most unrealistic thing about this game? Probably the big underground city with the big weird pools of poppy gel, to be honest. That's probably the most unrealistic thing. Can I pick this guy up? Can't reach him. Kenny just thought of, but originally in one of the old concepts for Giblet, his staff was going to have a green hand attached to that. That would actually have been cool. I would have loved to have seen the green hand again. I brought it back in my rewrite because I thought that'd be cool. Mask, another idea you had for the prototype's redesign. It would be that the prototype's mask was an empty poppy head with a skull hiding underneath of it. That would actually be kind of cool. I don't think I mentioned it in my rewrite, but in mine, my idea was that the prototype's original design was a humanoid skeletal structure kind of a thing, and was the prototype design for Poppy, and then they scaled it down for her, but he was left like without really a mask or anything, so then he asked for a porcelain mask to wear. Our character, Dr. Preston, or what is his name? I almost said Dr. Preston. Dr. Whitman. I don't know, I said Preston. Dr. Whitman makes the mask for him and gives him the mask so that he can, you know, have something of an identity. That's the kind of the lore behind it. Well, I think that some of the scientists also scan their memories or brains because they are of how paranoid people get about losing everything they have, so they try to immortalize themselves. I feel like I can kind of see that. Thomas, you think in Chapter 6, there's a Buzz Lightyear type character who thinks they are a toy, like if... Oh, so I guess kind of like Lily Love Braids in a way. Because she... I mean, I guess she kind of knows. I think I get what you're saying. Alright, sorry, toys. I gotta progress the story. We gotta get the speedrun underway, so you gotta die. Come here. Down the drain you go. Yay, more friends. Hey, I can't throw him in. I can't throw... They are not going in the bucket. Hey, lady, can you shut up so I can throw them in the bucket? Thank you. Alright, well, since the red gas is showing up, I don't think I gotta do anything else. Chapter 4 and 5. Oh, yeah. I think I can just sit here and wait, or do I have to keep throwing we'll just keep throwing the toys in the bucket. How am I not? What do you mean I'm not being a good toy? I'm doing exactly what I was told. Those two were piled on top of each other.
You're not gonna fit in there. But don't worry. We have a special toy box.
Wait. I just realized. So she just goes, "Oh, no, Huggy, you don't fit in there," talking about the toy box. Does that imply that Huggy tried to throw himself into the bad toy box? In which case, my whole rope and tall ceiling thing kind of actually worked out. If that's the case, I like that a little more. Because it implies that, like, I like that Huggy isn't smart enough to talk. I think if Huggy talked, that'd be really dumb. But I like that Huggy is smart enough to kind of, like, know what's going on. Oh, where am I going? Oh, I gotta go back the other way. Never mind. I gotta go back through the door over there. Man, honestly, I feel like scanning memories would be a way bigger deal if it was thought from the beginning. You feel like if you were rewriting the story, more of a hassle. Yeah. I get that. Alright, I gotta remember the order for this one. I think it's this one first. I think they have like a order, like if you look. I think they have like an order or something, but it doesn't matter. So that one, then it's this one. And then it's this one down here. And then we do this one. Pull the lever, Kronk. Boom, done. Easy. It's almost like I've played this game like 3 times already. This is the number 4. Oh, actually, I could probably turn the little dial first. Imagine if Huggy talked but sounded like the movie Venom. Wait, don't I just do the... Oh, I do it there. Okay, switch hands, please. Thank you. Yeah, we're going to be a little bit of a hot take here. Maybe. Not a big fan of movie Venom. I can see the appeal, so don't get me wrong there. Just personally not a fan. And mainly just like how the character is, but it's just a personal thing. I think it works sometimes. Rewrite, you realize you should be working on a new video right now? Just kick back and relax. Life's too short to always be worrying about a whole bunch of stuff. Max, I think Huggy... Yeah, definitely would maybe need more than just a little rope.
Did they change the code to conditioning?
Same code. You just got fat fingers. Happy, happy.
Yeah, Kenny, I can see what you mean with that.
Fear, happy.
Rewrite. In your rewrite, the Wuggies would still be stretchy, but they would... Or screechy. I don't know why I said stretchy. Screechy. But they would try to speak words. So you could just... Okay, I get what you're saying. Also, why is that a thing? Like, what is this? Why does that sun look like that? I know this is 100% the purpose behind it, and this isn't, like, criticizing the game. This is actually, like, kind of praising the game in a way. This person, Miss Gracie, makes me want to gouge my eyes out. Like, and rupture my eardrums so that I just don't have to see or hear her ever again. And that's like a thumbs up for the game. It's just like, oh my word. Can I break out yet, please? Oh, I have to punch the screen. I forgot I had to punch the screen. Huh. I didn't realize Huggy had the ability to break the space-time continuum and the laws of physics. I didn't realize Huggy could break the laws of physics. But that's kind of cool. You think if I could get up there, it would throw me out of the map? Alright, come here, Async.
Transporting 1172.
If you're forced to rewrite the whole series, you would change the names of the chapters. I didn't even think about that when I rewrote the chapters. I just called them Chapter 2, that kind of stuff. I didn't even think about the names. Alright, we got our code. Our code is 738517. 738517. Let me out of here. I think we're making ideal progress. So it's been just about over an hour. And we're already to the Huggy Chase 2. I feel like we're making good progress. Side step 1, side step 2. Huggy has never seen moves like this before. He does not know who he's dealing with. Oh, he's like right behind me. Still, probably the best part about this chapter was having Huggy show back up and he actually does a bunch of stuff. I like how he breaks through the wall and then he just completely forgets that we're here. He's like, you know, okay. Oh. Did he see me or something? Oh, he saw me. Boom. See? He's never seen moves like this before. He did not know who he was dealing with. I don't even know if he was actually chasing me the whole time. Alright, let me out of here. Hey, our collectible that I'm never going to use. Where's Hugstifer? Huggy. Masked. It's a hot take, but I feel like having Lily forget her past life gets rid of the horrible thing she did. Yeah, that's why I had her remember who she was, which in a way is kind of like a bad thing for the rest of the toys, because she like uses her manipulation tactics to like mess with everybody. But I wanted her to remember who she was so that there is a sense of like her just remembering everything awful she's done, and now that she consciously knows she's stuck as a toy. Oh, happened to the, oh, there we go. But yeah, it was supposed to be sort of like a Magneto moment from X-Men Last Stand. Is the stream kind of laggy? It looks like it's kind of laggy. Gonna hide a little more. But that's kind of what I wanted to have for my Lily Love braids, is that she's like, I'm stuck as one of them. Because I think it'd be kind of fun. Where's Huggy? Okay, he's over there. Hugstifer. Yeah, turn around, buddy. Turn around. Please, get in the thing. Where is he? Okay, we're going double-side headphones for this. I need to lock in. Okay, now over here. Okay, I don't know how he didn't see me. Hey, Huggy, go take a look at that. He definitely won't see me over here. Don't get stuck. Don't get stuck. Yo, get in the thing. Bye, Huggy. Masked. I actually like Lily Lovebraid's character more than Mommy Longlegs. I think the crazy kind of works a little better. Alright, Huckstifer. I have a wall for you to break down. Also, Kinger. Hi, Kinger. You have a stream idea. Alright. Let's hear it. The hard part, Kenny, is that the chapter is bright, but if I turn the brightness down, then the like dark sections of the chapter are impossible to see anything. Also, I love how Huggy is just so oblivious, he didn't even realize somebody was just standing in the corner. Alright, battery. That actually kind of worked out. Hey! What are you doing, Huggy? He's just standing there menacingly. Rewrite. You have an idea for your next update video. I like that idea. I like that. I like that. Hey, Huggy, can you go do something? Okay, I kind of ran into him on that one. I thought he was chasing me. That was my bad. That was my bad. You see, I thought he cast aside the old world. Live like what you are. Huh? They want to run that past me again? I think I have to do all the batteries again. Alright, we're speedrunning it this time. No more lollygagging. No more sitting around for this one. We're going to actually get some stuff done. We're going to lock in, which means, guys, I'm ignoring you for just a second. We are going to lock in. We are going to do this. He is right there. Okay, battery 1. I'm going to bring out into the hallway. We're going to just grab this one while we're here. Where is this guy? I don't even see him. Where's Huckstifer? I think it's time. Nope, use the... There we go. Alright, we have a split second where I can catch up with you guys. Yeah, Huggy really did outsmart me. I also don't... That's fine. I like that. Whoa, they just faded into the ground. What did they build their walls out of? They really seriously need to talk to this thing and what's his name? Warrenbach Construction Company or whatever. They need to get some better construction materials. That just faded into the ground. They like dissolved upon impact. Okay, we need a way to distract Huggy. Where's the thing in this one? Okay. I think now is our time to grab the batteries. Why are you stuck? Now's not the time to get stuck, batteries. I was hoping I could grab both of them at the same time. Okay, battery 1. Battery 2. Please don't walk this way, Huggy. Okay. Perfect. Just like just what we like to see. Let me in, let me in, let me in, let me in. Okay, perfect. Easy. Unknown, how am I here already? Because I'm a master. I'm the best. I'm a superstar. No one can defeat me. I'm too good. The only person who can defeat me is Huggy. And that's because I like him. Masked. Another idea you had for Lily is that since she's not aligned with the prototype, if she kills us in your rewrite, she will perform a reverse form of what the employees did. Oh, I see. She put her consciousness into our body. Oh. That's kind of interesting. I like that. Kenny, I feel like there's kind of fanfic and AU and all that kind of stuff for like everybody. I took a wrong turn. I did not need to go all the way around there. But it worked out in the... Okay. Apparently our player cannot jump more than maybe like 1 or 2 inches above the... like off the ground. SG, if I'm a superstar, where's Glamrock Friday? He's back home. He couldn't make it today. You know, he's homesick or something. Or not homesick. He's homesick. At home sick. You get what I mean. Man, this would be the most boring job ever. I can't even sit on the seats. Also, are these even seats? How would you opt? Whatever. Somebody's having a good time. Somebody's happy. Alright, let me out of here. We have a game to finish. We're gonna beat the whole game. I'll send him some robot safe soup so he feels better. Also, what is it with these balloons? How do they just move on their own? Are the balloons haunted? Are the balloons toys? Is this like a Toy Story situation? Where if it has a face on it, it becomes a toy? And it's alive? Like, what constitutes a toy? Alright, let me out of here. Bove. I have to, like... Oh, I'll use the magnet. Yep. And then I think... Green... Jump, jump. Oh, it didn't like me being in the car. Okay. No wonder she attacks us and drags us into the house. We broke down her, like, front door. Well, her front gate.
Goodness. I don't think they're here.
Unknown, I read your messages. I just didn't read them out loud.
Of course they are, Candy. Why else would they be here? We're going to have so...
But yeah, there were a lot of definitely weird people who maybe were a little too entranced with her character. We'll go with that.
They smell like dead bodies.
I probably do.
That's not a nice thing to
I mean,
say,
I've
Candy.
killed how
What's
many
a
toys?
nicer way to tell a friend that they smell like gore?
Wax Sweet Street. It'll be much smaller than you rewrite. Yeah, it's a little too big for my opinion.
Can you be a good toy and bring me the crumpets from the oven in the basement?
You got it. I sure hope I don't run into Kissy Missy and Poppy Playtime down in this basement. I sure hope that doesn't happen. Let me walk all the way on this side of the room. How did she grab me?
It's you. You're alive.
I am.
I know saying I'm
It takes
sorry
more than
won't make
backstabbing me to kill me.
But I am.
I'm not Julius Caesar.
Sorry for running away. For not letting you leave.
I really hope you guys got that reference.
For everything. I thought if we could just
Maybe the
get
balloons are the
overtime.
mimic from FNAF.
Tried to cross Sweet
Kenny, Chapter 1.
I didn't
Playtime
know she was
Begins.
still here
Chapter
after all
2.
this time.
Itsy Bitsy Spider. Chapter 3. Heretics. I like that
You
one.
can help us get
Chapter
out.
4. I like them all, but I like that one
Maybe find a lever
the most.
or a key.
Chapter 4. Each sold separately. And Chapter 5. Let's be toys. I like Chapter 3's the best. I know she has long arms. Yeah, I know. I just was all the way over here, and then she somehow reached me through the prison cell door. It's just whatever. All right, sorry, Poppy. I have a job to do. I'm a guest after all. There they are. Let's go be nice. Hey, where'd you go? Here you go.
Oh, that's amazing! Next, we'll have to find the friends. They should be around here
Unknown.
somewhere.
Yeah, I feel like it's a
I know they'd hate
lighting glitch.
to miss this.
Mel. You John. And her hair. Yeah, I'd imagine hair's kind of hard to draw.
Oh, he's gonna love these. Let's
Yeah, you
set
can
the
post it in the
mood
community
with a little
tab.
music in case our special
It's fine.
guest arrives early. I'm off to prepare my famous sandwiches. You will make sure the friends make it to the party on time.
I'll do my best, ma'am. Alright, let's go find Elizabeth Afton. I think she's dying from exhaust poisoning in the car. Alright, I need batteries. Oh, there's one in the trunk. Oh, wait, don't I just... Oh, I can't open that because they're broken. So I flip it around this way. Open, open. Nope. Pressure hand. Explode. I still don't know where the Lily went. Because it's just a solid wall back there. Alright, Elizabeth Afton, let's go. And I'm only saying that because she has orange hair. And I guess is wearing a pink shirt. Don't really ask me why, I don't really know. Alright. Kenny, the issue with the new version of this chapter is that it adds some glitches. I feel like that's with most patches, though. They make an update, and then it kind of breaks some other things because they updated something. What was she? I didn't hear what she said. Alright, bye. I hope the sandwiches are doing good. Alright, what do I do for this part again? Is there a new way to get... Oh, wait, what? Oh. That's what was throwing me off. I was like, isn't there supposed to be a magnet panel here that I can use? I just didn't realize it was a haunted magnet panel. Move! Oh, see, I already... Whatever. They ruined Poppy's hair in the patch. I'm not surprised. What is this thing supposed to be? Where do you sit? There you go.
Dolly Grub, were you taking a bubble bath?
What makes the sandwiches famous?
Vanilla.
I don't know. I feel like you could probably just put that label on anything and just claim it.
Still missing.
Do you think anybody was actually turned into this toy? Or is it just a toy? I got the impression that they were just toys. Wax, I couldn't agree with you more on that statement. Some of the puzzles in this game are not puzzles, they're just a waste of time. I couldn't agree with you more on that. It's just... like this piano one. What? Oh no, I shot it into the piano. Huh? Like, why do I have to do that? And I gotta, like, learn music or something? Like, I don't know, I played in a band, but I never was really that good at learning music theory. Star, diamond, thing, whatever. Hey, come here, you. Come here, baby. There you go. I got everybody for you, ma'am.
So nice of you to join us for tea.
Oh, I forgot you walk over here.
So sorry.
Do you mind if I... oh, here, I'll sit here.
Oh, this is the
Uh,
best day of my life.
yeah, Mel, the music here is pretty good. It's pretty creepy.
Oh, I almost forgot. I need to get ready.
I know it's always glowing for some reason. It's a light
Need to make final preparations before
glitch, I'm
our
guessing.
special guest arrives.
The name Dusky sounds familiar. I don't know. Hey, do you mind if I pass you? Because you're walking kind of slow. You're like people in high school when I'm trying to go to class. And they're like, oh, let me just take my sweet time doing absolutely nothing but meandering in the hallway.
Oh, look at this mess. We need to tidy up. Return
Do we?
my recipe book to the nook upstairs while I get everything ready.
Okay. Whatever you say, crazy lady. Oh, I can't probably call it. Whatever you say, ma'am. I'm out of here. She'd probably just kill me if I called her crazy. It's a good thing I know where this goes. Can't I go up here? And then there's like one of the Pianosaurus Easter egg things or whatever that we didn't do. Because I just really could care less about actually trying to get the Easter egg. Oh, it's because there's a fire thing up here, isn't it? I can just use the one over here. Assuming I can reach it. Boom, fire, baby. Alright, then we gotta grab this thing. I got it looped around the horse. What? I don't know. Do I have the Poppy Playtime orientation notebook? Nope. I don't really own much, like, merch or books or anything like that from any of the franchises. I have the FNAF cookbook. I have the FNAF character encyclopedia. And I think that's it. Well, actually, technically, I do own all of Fazbear Frights, all of Tales from the Pizzaplex, and all of the 3 trilogy books, but that's on Audible. Because I couldn't care less about actually owning the books. I just wanted to listen to them. No, and I gotta get it. Is it good?
It's okay.
I'm assuming it is since you're telling me to get it.
Go back to sleep.
Kenny, if Poppy Playtime was real, what would you do when you were put in this situation? If it was real, assuming I managed to somehow survive this long, like if I survived everything else in all the other chapters, I'd probably try to fight back. If I just got randomly time-space continuum ripped from right now and placed in this position right here, I'd probably just, like, die. I just give up. Which sounds bad. But, like, what am I gonna do? Like, I have one of two options. I can either play along or die. Don't I have to... There we go. And then... I go to the basement, right? I'm thinking so. It has a lot of the lore. Alright, I'll look into it.
Did you find a way to free us yet?
Oh, I am not looking forward to this part. Because she talks every time you enter or, like, walk past the door. So it's just constantly, did you find a way to free us yet?
Found anything?
Poppy, you asked me that 15 seconds ago. How about you wait just a little longer? I'll let you know when you're free. Okay? Sound like a plan?
Please, hurry.
I'm working on it. Alright, vent. What do I need first? I need cold. Oh, that's not the right hand. Poppy Playtime fun fact. I personally wanted to get a plushie. Only this little Easter egg.
Hide. Maybe it was Dolly Grub.
That makes sense.
What?
Man would be chill if he kept the flare gun hand.
What's down here?
Absolutely.
I could have sworn I heard you chitter-chattering. I think they're plotting an escape.
Kenny, LARP is fun.
Of course they
What's with
are.
the whole, like,
They can't
LARPing
leave before
phase for YouTube channels? Like, I know there's LARPiplier, which is kind of fun.
I don't know what she's planning.
And then there's just been so many.
Find a way out of here.
I know there's been a big controversial one with, there's a guy who's, like, LARPing Technoblade. I don't know, that one really caught me. Like, I didn't really care much about the whole, like, oh, we're LARPing channels and all that kind of stuff.
You did it.
That one was, like,
Let's get out of
I don't
here
know.
before
It's
she
just
comes
weird.
back.
Like, why'd you do that? Alright, so it sounds like I should probably get the orientation notebook. Are you guys coming? Or what? Why is your hair glowing? And why are you looking? Why are you guys? Where are you looking?
Let's get out of here.
That's what I was doing. You didn't follow me.
What's going on?
Might be one of the dumbest characters.
Breaking. Nobody takes or breaks my pretty things.
Unknown.
Are our dear guests
Rewrite. What if as soon as Poppy said, please hurry, we just stop and Millie starts screaming?
upstairs? There's a sweet little nursery. When I sing a pretty song, you can walk.
Wax Lily LARP
When I'm
braids.
quiet, you have to stop. Follow the path to the prize.
I feel like there's not really many
Remember, no cheating.
you can really do.
Stop.
There you are.
No cheating.
I accidentally turned off the.
Stop. Oh,
She's like way back there.
so much
Oh, I see her.
fun.
Oh, we are leagues ahead.
So much fun, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm having a blast.
The pace a bit.
All right, Lily, whatever you say.
It up, and you'll win the grand prize.
I wonder if we played along, what would we win? What's the grand prize?
Stop. I'm getting closer.
Lily loved blades. Her hair is just replaced with knives and swords.
Red light. Remember to follow the path.
I am following the path.
We found a way out. Hurry.
I'm working on it. Also, they saw her. Zero reaction. No warning. No. Dude, look out. Just sat there. Some friends they call themselves. Unknown. I think when they were patching Lily, it somehow made Poppy's hair glow. I feel like I remember it glowing in the base game, like playing it day of launch. I feel like it was glowing. I mean, I could go back and look, I guess, but I feel like it's been like that since launch.
No, Candy, not Poppy. She's always
Yeah, rewrite.
his
It's probably
pet.
death. That's probably what the grand prize was.
I think she's a little asking Annie. She is a little asking Annie. Oh, please take me out of my case. Oh, please rescue the orphans. Oh, please blow up the whole factory and burn everyone alive.
That's like the one part I'll kind of agree with Lily on, as she's like, oh, Poppy's grand idea is to just kill everybody. Like, yeah, I didn't think that was a good idea either. Check right now. I'll check the old stream once we get done with the game. I'll go back and check to see if her hair's glowing, because I feel like it was.
What did you do with them? Where are the orphans? She doesn't know.
Rest in peace to Candy Cat. SG, yeah, both Lily and Giblet, both think Poppy wasn't thinking about blowing everything. Yeah. Here comes the aura monster. I love the thing where they're like, it sounds like he's saying outsider is like a slur. Like, you gotta wonder if that's just lingo that gets passed around in the toy community.
Like a child, because
Kenny, I don't think I had dinner.
You're hurting me.
It's weird that I mean, I had like a little bit of a later lunch at like 2 o'clock. I haven't really had dinner yet though, so I'll probably find something after stream. I don't know what I'm gonna have though. Air, water, earth, fire. The 4 elements.
the outsiders.
I feel like he would look infinitely cooler if he didn't have that singing stupid smile. Like, it's really not that creepy. It's kind of just silly. I think he would have looked cooler if he didn't have it. I feel like, SG, I feel like the outsider term is just like, oh, we're not a toy. I feel like is what it's supposed to be. Also, you know how many times I died to Lily at that first part when the game launched? And I didn't know I couldn't follow Kissy Missy because I thought I had to follow Kissy Missy since that's what it seemed like you had to do.
It's the bad toy box for you.
Yeah, I don't think it's going to be the bad toy box for me. I'm too cool for that.
Bad toy.
Hey, no, that's not very nice. I think I'm a good toy. Hello, grab the magnet. I'm working on it, Lily. Lily!
You're going into the bad toy box.
No, I don't think I am.
If I can't go to a better place, you can't either.
Oh, well, there goes that. Well, maybe if you were nicer to people, Lily.
Box for you.
In fairness, she actually really wasn't that rude to us. Hey, don't spin me around like that, please. Whoa, whoa, I almost launched myself off the side. Oh, I think they said that they fixed her animation, so I wanted to see that too.
Let you come to my tea party.
It is. Man, that honestly looked worse. That was rough. Did anybody else think that that was worse? I mean, I don't really remember much of her original death animation, but that looked worse. I'm just catching up with you guys. SG. Oh, if he had like a mask that would change. If the prototype had like a changing mask, that'd be kind of cool. Wax, you died so many times. Yeah. I don't know what they were thinking with that part. That they had to change it to force you to go the right direction. They should have just made it obvious in the first place. Rewrite. I don't think good toys steal factory equipment and shoot flares. What? What?
Look,
When he keeps saying that he's like, I'm not a hero, I legitimately thought he was going to show up at the end and then like backstab us and go, look, I told you I'm not a hero. And then like use it in that context. He never does. Unknown. I saw the last one about the Digital Circus rename.
You're gonna be okay, Poppy. We'll find a way.
Giblet? Is that you? What did we do to you?
Yeah, the animation.
Don't worry about me.
It seemed like she was like sliding all over the place, but in like a
Did to us.
awful animation kind of way. Like it just
Doesn't have
looked
to be
worse to me,
who
but I
we
don't know.
are. Look, the plan's still the plan, right?
Oh, I get what you're saying.
We
You're
need
right.
to
I
find
gotcha.
that secret backup. Next stop is the tram here in reanimation.
I will say I do like what you're SG kind of look with what you're saying. I do like that part with Giblet and Poppy when Poppy's like, "Oh, look what happened to you," and he's just kind of whatever. I do like that. It makes me feel kind of bad for his character. I mean, I feel bad for his character, but like, makes me like his character just a little bit. Yeah, Unknown. I don't know if it is different. It just kind of looked different to me. Where did he go? Singing Cotton Eye Joe. He just disappeared. Also, they swore that they fixed one part where you can see a wrong side animal disappear. I want to see if they actually did fix that. I gotta remember where it is, though. Oh, hey, I ended up here. This is, I think, where I wanted to be. I like these rooms. This room kind of looks cool. Whoa, what the heck happened? I don't know what that was, but it kind of reminds me of, like, the end portal from Minecraft. I don't know why. It just kind of reminds me of that. I want to see if they fixed that one, because they claimed there's a part where you can see a wrong side animal run, and then if you are fast enough, you can see it just vanish out of existence. I want to see if they actually fixed that, or if it's still in here and it's broken. This guy. I think they fixed it, because he rounds the corner, and I don't think you're fast enough to catch that. I think they actually fixed it. Thomas, am I ever going to stop doing live streams? Probably not. So this would be, we would run over here. We would use this hand scanner, and then this is where Pianosaurus would show up, and he would do his little woo. I'm Pianosaurus. And he does his little dance. They fixed the glitch for the wrong side animal. I know they did because I've seen it before and it was that guy. Wax, you don't feel any sympathy for the characters in the game or anybody in general? Wow. I feel some sympathy for characters like maybe the kiddos that didn't want to, you know, become experiments. I feel bad for them. Alright, 9. That was a good movie, by the way. The movie 9. If you know, you know. Okay, can't open any of those, so 9 is the last digit. That was too early? I think we're all caught up. Alright, get out of my way, cupboard doors that I opened. How does that open a door? Alright. Wow. 9 and 9. That is it. I keep seeing like the same shadow run past on the screen. You think we can just like hard guess the rest of the code? I want to get one more number. We need like one more number. Where would another piece of the code be? There's not a cold sensor. It's gotta be like around here somewhere. Maybe I'm just crazy. Maybe I'm blind. We got that one. There wasn't one in here, was there? I think I'm going crazy. Alright, let's catch up. Wax, I figured you were joking. I just usually go along with bits to the T. You watched Toy Story 4. Why does Poppy look like what, Gabby? I didn't even remember that's what her name was. I think I've watched Toy Story 4 once. I haven't really seen it full through, but I know what happens in it. Alright, I feel like I need to get through this. But I don't think I have anything that can. Should we just... I'm just gonna hard guess it. That's actually gonna take all day. That's like so many combinations. It has to be around here somewhere. Any ideas? Any guesses? Like I feel like it maybe is in there. I'm probably just... Wait, I didn't open this one. Haha! I missed one. Okay, now we're on to something. Now we can guess it. There we go. Wow. You know what humanity fears? A job application. I always love those because it's like I already got a job. So then I see those and it's like, oh, you know, it's the one thing everybody fears. A job application. Not me, because I'm not applying to any jobs. I already work at one. Hey, I saw you more that time, Prototype. I don't know where you went. I don't even know how you got in there, but I saw you. I'm pretty sure the code is just, yeah, 231. Thomas, usually I wouldn't read your wacky messages out loud in stream, but I want to hear how... I want you to hear how you word your question. You said, by the way, I have a body pillow of... Oh, of one of you. Can you guess who? What? Like, what are you doing, dude? Which one do I need, hot or cold? Cold. But, like, what are you doing? Like, why are you doing that? Mel, am I gonna finish the chapter? Yeah, I'm almost done with it anyway. I did not mean to grab the cold. I need to grab... I don't know what I need. I need the thing. This thing. And then I need the hot. Let me throw. Put electric pulse on the roof. Yeah, I feel like I can break through that and get in there or something, but who needs to do that? Ain't nobody got time for secrets. Alright, give me you. Sorry, toys, you're all gonna die. Alright, those are all down, so I think I can grab this. Go up. Loop this way. And... did that not do... what? Did it not do it? There we go. Unknown play Pixel Playtime. Can't say I know what that one is. I can probably give a good guess, but... alright, so I come up here. I can't use this anymore. This one's out of charge. But I can use... can I use that? Oh, I see. Oh, we just killed that one. Boom. You have never seen moves like that before. I didn't even have to fall down. We are rocking at this. Ow. Who cares? It's just a little slice. I know I'm joining Discord. Oh, I'll think about it. SGM Spider-Man at this point. Honestly, not too far off. Get back here. I just witnessed that guy disappear. Oh, did he go in a cover? Alright, give me the battery. Battery here. Boom. Easy. Kenny, whatever happened to the Poppy Playtime movie? I don't know. I think they might still be making it. I feel like it's going to end up like the FNAF movie, and it's just going to be like... oh, we'll make it like 10 years after the game came out. Objective. Run! Oh no, it's Huggy Wuggy. We're gonna die. I missed that. That's my bad. Hey, door. Okay, we gotta go. Huh. Ouch. 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 Boom. Easy. Thomas, the Poppy Playtime movie should be about the Hour of Joy. That'd be kind of cool, actually. Also, guaranteed Huggy Wuggy's not dead. Kissy Missy might be. I don't think they just kill Huggy off like that. Especially since you can still kind of see him moving. Plus, he only suffered, like, a stab through the chest, which in Star Wars, Disney's Star Wars, it's fine. You can just survive that. So, I think it's probably fine. He's probably okay. Rewrite Playtime Company. It's kind of stupid. Why would they put the bad toy box above a grinder? Yeah, that's true. That's just a waste of money. I still like the I still like the clip where it's like Dako's reaction, and I don't know if it's Dako's actual reaction or not. I haven't like actually looked into that. But I like the one where he's watching, and then Huggy gets stabbed, and he's like, "God!" Like super freaks out, like starts yelling. I freaked out a bit too, but I know like a more playful. You know, where am I? I'm just walking. All right, come here, plug. Oh, another one of these batteries. That one makes me so sad. When he uses Dewey's voice. Just reminds me of the sad past. Oh, ow. Also, hi, Laser. Apparently, we were talking about you. Oh, I gotta just go through here. Okay, come on. No, I don't think I will do that. Oh, what the? Where's... There's the pressure hand. It wasn't showing up. The pressure hand was literally not showing up. I was going through the whole cycle, and it just didn't want to show up. Unknown. What? Do you, like, control Laser's life or something? What do we got going on here? Also, I'm pretty sure in the patch notes, they said something about, like, being able to skip, that they got rid of you being able to skip over some of the poppy gel. You can still skip past most of it.
Butcher, I got an idea. I'm gonna switch the tracks. Pick up to the speed. Ready to jump?
Well, I'm surprised the prototype didn't try to, like, just rip the train, like, clean off the tracks. Ow. Don't stab me in the head. That's where my brain is. Can we stop with the stabbing? Oh, thanks. All right, can I walk? Can I walk, please? Thank you.
Yeah, I'm hurrying. Got it. Now hold on.
I like how she screams like something just happened, even though absolutely nothing happened yet. We blew him up. Let's go. He definitely died. Also, what is it with Poppy and just enjoying crashing trains with me on them? Yeah, we're getting a lot of people in here like last minute. Unknown. I'll play Pixel. Maybe I'll play that next stream because we're at our 2 hours, just in time for the end of the game. But I'll play it. I'll play it next time. I promise. Man, now we got people like confronting each other in chat. Got like a standoff. Unknown. I might. I probably will. I'll think about it. We'll see how I'm feeling.
Should you come back years later, your conscience finally getting the better of you, may you descend into the
It's interesting that the subtitles have child, even though it
welcome home.
sounds a lot like Poppy. That's just a little interesting, I think. Ouch. I think I'd rather just be dead.
I thought you were gone. Poppy, I couldn't. He took her.
Yeah, I'm blaming you for this.
Kissy is. I don't know. I don't. Look,
I don't know why, but I'm blaming you.
told you I wasn't a hero.
Mel, you're excited for the reaction stream. Yeah, maybe I'll make that. We'll see what I'm feeling next stream. Also, yeah, look at me. I'm all wobbly. This is what I wanted to see. This is ideas I had for my rewrites, where we get a little whoopsie, we get a little topsy-turvy, as Markiplier I think said at one point, because we're all injured.
It's gotta be here. Keep looking.
What do you think I'm doing, dude? I'm looking around. I'm gonna follow you. Maybe you know where to go.
This is it.
Is it human Poppy?
This
Maybe.
has gotta be where they keep the backup.
Yeah. Press any key to activate. Why are you even here? I gotta press a key to activate. Are you sure? Yeah, sure. Pretty sure. I can't hear "Are you sure" in a normal context anymore. Whenever I hear it, I have like invincible brain rot. Are you sure? Where is Omni-Man? That's just me. I'll be watching a TV show or something. Are you sure? Pretty sure. Threw trash bag into space.
Well, now, this is a rather interesting turn of events.
You fool. I have 70 alternative accounts. Well, there we go. We beat it. That's the quickest I think we've ever beaten Chapter 5. Just about 2 hours. So we really speed ran that one. Thomas, I hate Mondays. All right, Garfield. I hope Giblet does more in Chapter 6 as well. Unknown. I'm considering it, but I don't even know how I would do that. It's not like I just have immediate access to everybody's Discord. Mel? Yeah. I don't know. I was debating playing it ever since that update had come out. I just thought it'd be fun to play it again. And then I kind of just was putting it off, and today I was like, I'm just going to play it. But as the credits roll, it's time for our, last call, last round of the day. Give your order. Last things you want to say before we end off the stream. Yeah, Kenny, Chapter 6 needs to lock in. It needs to. I think if they can take the story writing of Chapter 4, mixed with the relative game quality of Chapter 5, which was a definite step up from Chapter 4. We'll say the game quality of Chapter 3 because that was the best one. So let's go with that. If they can take the game quality of Chapter 3 with the story writing of Chapter 4 and make that Chapter 6, I think we'll be looking pretty good. Steph, you got here like right at the end. We just finished the game. But it did get an update. We saw it. Just a little bit. Wax, I'm just gonna buy it. I don't know. The thing, I know I don't like the. I am a complainer, but I don't try to complain a ton. I try to, hold back on that. I will say one huge thing that Markiplier said with his stream that I was just really confused by is that he's like, I'm not going to play Chapter 6. Dude plays everything under the sun. You're telling me he's not going to play Poppy Playtime Chapter 6? Like, I feel like that's just... His other complaints, I agree with a lot of what he was saying for this chapter. That one, I think, is honestly just kind of dumb. And I like Markiplier. I like the guy. I think he's a pretty cool guy. That one I think is kind of dumb because he plays everything under the sun. He's going to play the next Ban game. He's going to play the next random game he decides to play. He's not going to play Poppy Chapter 6. It just seems kind of weird. And, like, that's his choice. If he doesn't want to play it, A-okay. That's completely fine. It just is kind of weird. It's like, why? I don't know. Like, again, it's his choice. If he doesn't want to play it, that's completely fine. That's completely his call. It just seems kind of weird because he plays everything. So... that was the only thing I really didn't get, but... Cinnamon, does the ending borders look like the Huggy memories? They kind of do, actually, now that you mentioned that. They kind of did. Also, absolutely goated title screen. You gotta love it. But, yeah, there we go. Wax, you don't want to use Steam anymore? Huh. Alright, that's your choice. Yeah, I don't know if I'd call it... See, the hard part is, I think, on the whole, the chapter itself, I'd say is more bland than bad. I'd say Chapter 4, gameplay-wise, bad. Chapter 5, I would say just bland rather than bad. But that also doesn't mean that people can't enjoy it. That's the thing I'm always striving for, is, like, you might not like something, and something might... well... I should word it this way. Something might be objectively bad, and you might not like it, but somebody else is also allowed to like it. If that makes sense. Like, there's parts I enjoy from this. And I say, too, stuff like FNAF Ruin, I do not like FNAF Ruin, but I'll bring up stuff that I do enjoy from it. Because I think if you're somebody who can't name one positive thing you like from something that you're criticizing, I don't really take your criticisms that seriously, because you're like, you can't even name one thing you liked or one thing remotely positive. Like the FNAF 2 movie, you can at least praise the visual side of things, the suits, the practical effects. That's a good thing about the FNAF 2 movie, even though the rest of the movie's pretty bad, right? Like, that's kind of my thing. But there's my closing thoughts, if anybody was actually, curious about that. But, Thomas, buddy, reel it back in. And yes, I promise Grounded is on the horizon for one of the streams. I promise. It's on there. I own the game. I reinstalled it. I'll play it at some point. Yeah, Wax, I think I agree with you on that one too a little bit with... it's a little bit better upon a replay because you got to know what you're doing, but... I think the best word for this chapter is just bland. Like, nothing really happens. I played that. It was kind of something. But, like, at the end of the day, I just did something for 2 hours. Like, I don't know. But, alright. We're gonna call it a day. We hit our 2 hours. Thank you all for joining in. I hope you guys had at least a little bit of fun. Most of the fun, I feel like, comes from actually just chatting and hanging out. So I hope you guys had at least a little bit of fun with this one. But that's going to be it. Thanks again for joining. And have a good rest of your day, night, and whatever. And I'll see you guys around in the next one. Goodbye.